The Indonesian government is planning to launch a crypto bourse, which will facilitate the trading of cryptocurrencies in Indonesia. When launched, it will be the first ever crypto bourse in the world. To learn more on the details of Indonesia's crypto bourse, Metro TV's Sara spoke with the Indonesian Deputy Minister of Trade, Jerry Sambuaga. Let's listen in.
The Trade Ministry's Future Exchange Supervisory Board, or BAPEPT, is now currently preparing Indonesia's crypto bourse, which is set to be launched by the end of this year. In the rise of the crypto assets, how will this bourse help assist the Indonesian public, especially in creating ease and security regarding cryptocurrency investments? To answer this, we have with us on Jakarta Movers and Shakers, Indonesia's Vice Minister of Trade, Jerry Sambuaga. Hello, Pa Jerry. How are you, Pa?
I'm good. How are you, Sara?
I'm good as well, Pa Jerry. So we'll just jump right into it. As we all know, the government is now planning to create a crypto bourse. Can you please tell us the reason behind this and when will the bourse be officially launched?
Yeah, so basically, as probably you might be aware of, that the transaction of crypto asset is quite high, quite significant, and then it has reached approximately 571 trillion rupiah, of the total transactions up to now. The latest data that we've received was in, if I'm not mistaken, was in July or August 2021. And then the users, or the total all individuals and people who are trading crypto assets, approximately 7.9 million people, right? So 7.9 million people, and then 571 trillion rupiah, right? And then, as you know, that there are currently 13 traders, participating in this transactions, and also in this trading. So that's why we need to, let's say, set up a very good system, and then establish a good ecosystem, in order to regulate more effectively. And then not only the enthusiasm of the people and then all the traders and then the consumers, but also in order to comply with the regulations, with the laws, that is saying that all the trading activities involved within the crypto assets must be done through the bursa, through the exchange. So that's why I think that's one of the main reasons why we need to establish the exchange as soon as possible, and hopefully it will be established by this year.
Okay. But when we reflect on other countries, Jerry, like Korea, China, they have limited or even banned crypto trading, citing concerns over, let's say, safety and also consumer protection. Why is Indonesia taking a different stance compared to these or other countries, and we are embracing crypto instead of banning or limiting them?
Yeah, I think there are a couple of things there that we need to take a look at. First, of course, different countries have different agendas. Different countries have different interests, different policy, right? And of course, different approaches, right? As we know, probably some countries like China, for example, right? I think they are focusing more on how to, let's say, increasing its currency. And as we know that crypto in China is defined or treated as cryptocurrency, but in Indonesia, it's different. In Indonesia, crypto is defined and treated as crypto asset, atau aset crypto. So that's why we need to differentiate between crypto asset and cryptocurrency. Because why? Because if we consider crypto as currency, it's impossible. It's impossible. Why? Because as it's stated by our law, crypto cannot be considered as currency. The only currency is rupiah. That's the only method that we can use as transaction. So that's why we define and we treat crypto as asset. So that's why the approach is different. And then second, of course, as I mentioned previously, that different countries have different agendas, and Indonesia, in this case, we acknowledge the growth of crypto, the significance of crypto assets, and of course, the ecosystem that might be built, that might be established within the exchange that we are going to establish. I think all the ecosystem could be better off if we have this exchange. And of course, is not only fulfilling our regulations or our law, as stated by the law that it needs to be done by exchange, but also we want to make sure that all the traders, all the consumers, and also all the all individuals involving in crypto transactions can be protected, right? Can be protected, And actually, the main priority of establishing this exchange is that all the consumers are protected well. Because when we have the bursa, when we have the exchange, we can have the custodian, we have the clearing, we have all the records, all the transactions recorded very well, and so on, so that there will be an integrated system between traders, consumers, and all stakeholders, in that approach, so that the ecosystem would be providing a better environment, and also a better system, for all the transactions, related to crypto. So in this case, Indonesia wants to fulfill that moment, wants to fulfill that opportunity. So that's why I think if we compare to other countries, I think it's just a matter of a different approach, different agendas, and of course, different perspectives.
Okay. Right, Jerry, you mentioned about creating an ecosystem. Currently, there are around 13 crypto traders and also 229 crypto assets that is officially registered under BAPEPT. Will all of them be included in the upcoming bourse? And what about in the future if there are other assets that want to join the upcoming or to be launched bourse? What are the requirements exactly?
Yeah, that's right. Right now, currently, at the moment, 229 crypto assets officially registered. And I think they will all be included. In the exchange. In the near future when we establish the exchange, and I think there's a possibility also, and we are quite open. If there are additional. Or probably. Let's say new tokens or new coins that want to participate in the trading in the exchange. I think we're open to that. It's not a problem, it's not an issue, as long as they are complying with all the regulations that will be managed by not only by BAPEPT, not only by the Trade Ministry, but also when it comes to technicalities, when it comes to all the upcoming business related to the exchange, it will be managed by the exchange. Right? So that's why, as long as they are complying with all the regulations, and as long as they are following, all maybe the technicalities managed by the bursa, managed by the exchange, I think there will be no problem, because it is clearly stated in laws, in the regulations, that there are steps, there are procedures, there are technicalities that needs to be fulfilled, needs to be done in order to do the trading, including adding more coins or adding more tokens. I think it's just a matter of technicalities of how these traders, or the so-called traders, or the upcoming traders, or maybe the potential traders in the future can manage it.
All right. An issue that frequently arises regarding cryptocurrencies is its legal framework. We'd like to push and also discuss more on this, but we have to take a break. Stay with us on Jakarta Movers and Shakers. All right, we are still with Indonesia's Vice Minister of Trade, Bapak Jerry Sambuaga. We'll just jump right into it. But Jerry, can you please tell us more on the requirements regarding those who would like to join the bourse in the future?
Yeah, of course. For example, we talk about technicalities, right? We talk about the status of the company, of the trader, and in order to become a trader, of course, there are additional or probably specific requirements, right? And then, of course, we have to be sure that these companies, these traders, have enough or sufficient funds, right? And then the third, of course, yeah, it's just technical stuff. Yeah, maybe about the how they can make sure to the exchange that they have a place, yeah, just to secure, the assets and so on, right? And then I think also about becoming a member, because in order to become a member of the exchange, you have to become a trader. Yeah, that's a regulation. So you cannot be a member of the exchange if you are not a trader, right? So that's the step in order to become a member. And of course, we also acknowledge that not only traders, yeah, and not only members, but also a lot of individuals are interested, yeah, in joining this. But again, they have to follow the steps. They have to comply with the regulations, and of course, they have to understand that this is a process, yeah, that have to be taken continuously, yeah, and consistently, and of course, have to be coordinated by BAPEPT, by the Trade Ministry. Yeah.
Okay. And speaking of regulations, Jerry, can you please tell us more about the legal framework? What will it look like, and what are the updates so far? Are the bills ready to be passed just yet regarding the cryptocurrencies?
Yeah, it's still in process. Yeah, as for now. Yeah, the validation, the verification, administrative process. Yeah, they all go through BAPEPT, of course, and BAPEPT is doing a job very well right now. And then, yeah, of course, they have to take a look. They have to check on, yeah, the assets, the size of the traders, and then the feasibility and so on. Yeah, I think it's just technicalities, and then procedural, and then of course administrative. Yeah, and then once they are finished doing that, of course, another step would be coordination with the other stakeholders, yeah, and then also we are trying to communicate also with other institutions, not only Trade Ministry, because at the end of the day, we need to coordinate with, for example, the Finance Ministry, yeah, and also the OJK, and then Bank of Indonesia, and so on, because after the exchange is established, of course, there are some trickle-down effect that might be having impacts on, the implementation of this business, yeah, starting from insurance, starting from e-wallet, starting from so on, because it's very multi-factors, yeah. And then I think as part of our policies is that to make sure that this exchange will be established as soon as possible by this year. And the main priority is to protect the consumers, right? And yeah, as we go along, all the technicalities can be completed. Yeah, and after that's done, I think we just wait for the other institution to coordinate with us to discuss on maybe the continuation of this exchange related to the other business or other issues, yeah, that might, let's say, might be having relations with other institutions. I think that's just the process.
Okay. And what about plans to apply taxes on crypto trading? What will that look like? And will it deter the consumers?
Yeah, we're still communicating with the Finance Ministry, and then they're coordinating with them, because the ones who are dealing with taxes, of course, the Finance Ministry, right? And then we are focusing on the establishment of the exchange. But in order to decide on this matter, I think the Finance Ministry or the Ministry of Finance will be coordinating with us, and then we will discuss with them, and then yeah, just wait for the news.
Okay. And regarding plans to tokenize government infrastructure projects, are there any plans on that similar to municipal bonds? And if there are, can you please tell us more on this?
Yeah, it's still a long way to go. Yeah, we are focusing on the establishment of the exchange. But yeah, we're open to that. And then, of course, when we talk about tokenization, yeah, we will have to coordinate again with other institutions such as the Financial Service Authority, the OJK, Bank Indonesia, and of course, the Ministry of Finance. Because as for now, we are focusing on the validity and then the administrative process and then the the technicalities of establishing the exchange. Yeah, but we are open to this plan to tokenize government infrastructure projects and so on.
How open are you to this plan? And what benefits can be taken if the plan is established in the future?
Yeah, of course, we're quite flexible as long as it fulfills the interests of the people, the interests of the state. Yeah, we don't have a problem with that. Yeah, as long as, of course, again, it protects consumers, it gives benefit to the people, to the state, and of course, society as a whole. But the main focus is that all of these plans, including tokenization, must follow all the regulations that we all agree on. Yeah, including not only from the Trade Ministry, but also maybe in the future from the OJK, from the BI, and also from the Finance Ministry. But the basic thing is that we are now focusing on establishing the exchange, doing the validation, doing the administrative process, and we are working hard, yeah, to achieve that, and hopefully we can make it on time by the end of this year.
Very well, Pak Jerry, thank you for sharing your insights. And we also do hope that this plan can help, as you said, create and also improve the ecosystem, especially in the effort to maximize its potential through intensive collaboration, also cooperation. Thank you once again, Pak Jerry Sambuaga, Indonesia's Vice Minister of Trade, for joining us on Jakarta Movers and Shakers.
Thank you so